To nano or not to nano? That is the question. Actually, that's not the question. I'm definitely doing NaNoWriMo. The question is, what the heck am I gonna work on? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl here, Laura. And if you're new, my name is Laura and I write young adult fiction. And I'm currently in what will be my new filming room. It is not quite set up just yet. We have some few things in here, but it's slow going with the unpacking. My husband tore his rotator cuff. So it's just, it's slow going, but eventually I will have books and all my stuff in here, and this is where I'll be filming my videos. I finally have my own space to film, but you're not here to hear me talk about the space I have for filming. Why are you here? Well, why are you here? No, just kidding. So a while back, I did a video. If you haven't seen it, I will link it in the cards on plus size characters in writing. And that was really just kind of a chatty video where I was just kind of word vomiting all of my ideas about plus size characters. And I've really been wanting to do more of those videos because so many of you commented down below, and then I responded, and then you were responding to other people, and it was like this really great discussion. And I really want to have more of those because I do my live write-ins and we talk a little bit, but it's really hard for me to have like writerly discussions. So I don't know, maybe I'll call these writerly discussions or writers roundtable discussions. I don't know. If you have a suggestion of what I can call it, comment down below, let me know. But basically, just whenever I think of a topic that I just want to hear other people's opinions on, I'm just gonna get here, make a video, kind of word vomit all my ideas, and then let's have a conversation about it down in the comments. Also, is it echoey in here? It's probably echoey because we don't have much in here, so I apologize if this sounds really echoey. But anyway, I digress. So, what is the topic of today's chat? It's, what the heck do we work on during NaNoWriMo? And I know that that's a really specific question to me, but I'm kind of opening it more generally on what do you choose to work on for Nano? Because my intention has been from the beginning that I was gonna start a new project in Nano. So, or for Nano in November. And the reason for that is I'm currently working on, you know, as you guys mostly know, I'm working on a YA contemporary. And my plan was to have it ready for betas by October. So then I was gonna use October to plan for the new project and start the new project in November while betas were reading and whatnot. I'm gonna be writing another YA contemporary. I have lots of ideas. I have sci-fi ideas, I have fantasy ideas, but I'm really planning to query this YA contemporary. And usually, I mean, this is a whole other discussion we can talk about, but usually if you are able to actually sell a book, in order to, like, when you're a debut for branding, they really kind of want you to publish at least 3 books in that same genre, at least 2. So I want to have my second book ready because I have a really good idea that I'm really excited about, and so I want to be working on that. So while I'm querying and they say, hey, what are you working on, girl? I can be like, you know what, actually I got this book here. So that's what I'm planning on doing. So yeah, so that was the plan. So that way I was in the midst of working on that when I start querying in like February, which is the plan. But the problem is that I'm nowhere near ready to send my stuff to betas. I'm still in the revision process of my current project. So my question is, how do you decide what you should focus on for Nano? Like, a part of me feels like I'm working on this project, I'm in it, I've been in it for months, let's just keep going through, be one of those Nano rebels and just work on my revisions and keep working on that. But then the other part of me is like, no, you need to do the fast draft. It's so much easier to do it with other people. And the whole sort of heart of Nano is new words, word count. And it's so exciting, and being a part of that community and wanting to do it with everyone else. A part of me wants to just put my book on hold and focus on the new project, and then I can let that sit and go back to the old. But now my fear is that I won't go back to, you know, those shiny new ideas. They are the death of books, okay? I don't want to be that person who doesn't go back to the book. And I know I can say that I'll go back to the book, but that doesn't mean I'm going to go back to the book. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. How do you decide? Like, how do you decide if you should work on this project that you're currently still working on? Because I think most of us are currently working on something. So what do you use to decide where to put your efforts? And essentially, how do you think of Nano? I know a lot of you are strict, you know, orthodox nanoists, okay? Where it's like, no, Nano is for writing new stuff. And then there's all these rebels who like to do whatever the heck they want because it's their life and you can't tell them what to do, you know? And I like see it both ways, you know? I do. And the problem is that I've also never beat Nano. Now, I did beat it during Camp Nano this year. If you haven't watched that, I have a playlist of those videos. I did get 50,000 words in 1 month, spoiler alert. It was a little touch and go there. But I've never actually done it during November. And I'm more invested in my writing and I'm more invested in the writing community with you guys than I've ever been. So I kind of feel like this is my time, this is my moment when I can finally conquer and get 50,000 words in 1 month during the month of November. Because I used to be a teacher and November was just so hard. There's so much grading in November that I just didn't have the time. And so part of me really wants to work on that new book, and I've been planning to work on that whole book, and that was what my whole Preptober was going to be. But then there's my current book, and I really still want to query it in February. And I'm afraid of taking a whole month off it when I really didn't get that much done this month for various reasons that I'll talk about in another video. But I just feel like I should work on that one, right? And then also, like, even if you're writing something new or whatever, how do you decide? I want to know, I want you guys to tell me in the comments, how do you decide what you're going to work on for NaNoWriMo? Like, what is your thought process? How do you, like, pros and cons, weigh the things? Do you pick what you're most inspired to work on? Do you pick what you think will be the easiest to get to your goal? I don't know I really, honestly, guys, I don't know what to do. Help me out. Do you think I should keep working, keep staying the course, working on my revisions and get that done? Or should I start the new project that I'm really excited about and then just go back in December? I don't know. I also kind of just feel like I need to work on the new project because everyone else is mostly going to be working on new projects, and so I'll feel more connected to everybody and I won't be still slogging through the same old thing. I don't know. Tell me, what are you guys working on? Are you working on an old project? You working on a new? I need help, guys. I need help. I don't know what to do. So just sound off below. Let me know. Are you writing something new? Are you working on a current project? How did you decide what project to choose? What was your thought process? What's your deal? What's your angle? And then also, please tell me what to do, because I don't know what to do. Help.